beautiful landscapes, breathtaking views, and memories you will cherish forever. Whatever you can imagine, this amazing country has it all. From the hidden gems that make this destination a gorgeous destination, experience the mountain villages and white sandy beaches in this breathtaking country. So you might just be wondering, where are the best places to visit? And we're here to answer those questions with the best places to visit in Mallorca. So buckle in your seatbelts, get ready for an adventure to Mallorca. 10. Palma. The city of Palma has changed considerably. Thanks to city planning and extensive renovation measures in the old town, nicknamed the Pearl of the Mediterranean, is today more beautiful than ever. And the Mediterranean flair, which attracts thousands of travelers, can be felt in every corner. Take a stroll through the Plaza Mayor and enjoy shopping in the many small boutiques and shops lined up along the narrow alleyways. Offering many activities year-round, Palma has become an amazingly attractive destination to all locals and travelers alike. 9. Puerto Portales. Puerto Portales is one of the island's most glamorous spots. It's the party central place to see and be during the summer months. Who knows, you might just get lucky and you get a chance to see a few famous faces like Paris Hilton, Jim Carrey, Jensen Button, and Bill Gates, who are among the few famous people who have been sighted in Puerto Portales. With a plethora of designer boutiques, impressive offices, and numerous restaurants to enjoy a drink and a meal, the Puerto Portales comes to life at night and is a popular spot for not just boat owners, but anyone who enjoys partying will most likely enjoy the Puerto Portales. 8. Pollensa. An ancient town filled with narrow streets and a stunning main square lined with cafes, restaurants, and bars. Take a short 365-step climb on the town's Puig de Calvari and be rewarded with stunning views at the top. Plan your trip and enjoy the town's annual fiesta with a very festive reenactment of the battle waged between the locals and the invading Moors in 1550. Or enjoy the Pollensa Festival with tons of music and cultural events filling the air. After all the festivals and parties, be sure to take a day to relax and take a stroll on the Sunday morning in the market in town. 7. Port de Pollensa. Puerto Pollensa is both port and resort, and actually really popular with the British. Who'd have known? With many amazing facilities for travelers, long sandy beaches with palm trees, it becomes an amazingly ideal family holiday destination. Although it's not a year-round resort, there is still some life in the town during the winter for the locals who live there. The resorts here still retains many of its characteristics that have brought travelers here time and time again over many years. 6. Cap de Formentor. Sailing over to the Balearic Islands to partake in the most beautiful sunsets in the Mediterranean at the Cap de Formentor. A winding road will take you just about 18 kilometers to one of the best panoramic views you can ever dream of seeing. With viewpoints on both sides of the road, it's surely one to beat. The Sacroeta, being 232 meters high, is the best place to bask in the beauty of the islet of Colomer. Undoubtedly a romantic walk for any couple, but a breathtaking experience for every traveler. 5. SÓLLER. The spectacular town of SÓLLER in the western region of Mallorca became famous because of the valley's abundant citrus groves. Back in the 19th century, the town of SÓLLER was actually isolated from the rest of Mallorca by mountains, so many of the harvested citrus was shipped to France from the nearby coast Port de SÓLLER. With the opening of the SÓLLER Road Tunnel, the access to the rest of Mallorca has opened. On arrival in SÓLLER, you'll be able to find yourself in a sea of bars and cafes in the main square, with the shadow of the inspiring church of San Bartomeu. For art lovers, definitely check out the Can Brunera, which is this amazing restored Art Nouveau building housing an extravagant array of art with works from artists like Kandinsky, Picasso, Warhol, and more. 4. CALA BANYALBUFAR. The small town on the Serra de Tramuntana mountain range is one of the most dramatic and least known areas of Mallorca. Very popular with Mallorcans all year round, many visitors would also like to explore this area, the majority of which is still 100% natural and building-free. This fine stone bay is protected by a cliff with fresh water flowing down over some of its rocks, providing an improvised and extremely refreshing natural shower. Travelers who make the trip here are on the lookout for peace and quiet. With no boats around or anywhere in the area, the stunning beauty of the landscape makes a swim here a real pleasure. 3. Dea. The small coastal village of Dea on the northwestern coast of Mallorca is one of the prettiest villages on the island, perched in a ravine at the foot of the Takes Mountain with views out of the Mediterranean below. Dea has long been a magnet for famous artists, writers, and other creative people, most notably the writer Robert Graves. Today's famous Dea property owner includes Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber and PR guru Lynn Franks. There are a few interesting small boutiques, galleries, and shops in the village, and plenty of places to eat and drink, including the Michelin-starred Es Racó de Tex. It's worth taking the time to stroll around, admiring the sympathetically restored old stone houses nestling in narrow alleyways. Walk up to the church graveyard, and you'll find simple headstones marking Robert Graves' final resting place. 2. VALLDEMOSSA. Roughly a 20-minute drive from Palma into the sleepy town of Valdemossa. It's this amazing step into what feels like a world away. This amazingly cozy town of Valdemossa is perched on a hilltop surrounded by terraced landscapes. Named after the area's original Moorish landowner, the town has plenty of shops and boutiques, as well as places to eat and drink. It's pretty much every traveler's shopping needs that can be met somewhere in the town. If you're looking for a romantic getaway, the stunning Hotel Valdemossa, perched on a hilltop, has amazing views and a good restaurant open to travelers staying in the hotel. The town of Valdemossa has a more spiritual importance to the locals, as it was the birthplace to the island's only saint, Santa Catalina Tomas, which makes this not only an amazing getaway, but a spiritual destination as well. 1. Santanyé. Be it for the scenery, curiosity, or interest in art, Santanyé is well worth the visit, and the best time to go is when the market is in town. Just off the market square, be sure you don't miss Sa Botiga, a homey cafe which is well known for its German-style buffet breakfast. On the market days of Wednesday and Saturday, the narrow street outside is closed to traffic, and the cafe also puts out tables and chairs onto the street. So definitely go ahead and soak up the buzz and atmosphere of the cozy town of Santanyé. Enjoy a breakfast in one of the many cafes and watch the continual coming and going of one of the nicest marketplaces on the island. Take a look around the galleries or stroll around the market stands with their vast selection of curiosities. There's an endless list of destinations, activities, and experiences everywhere in Santanyé. Each and every journey will always fill you with something different and unique. Were there any other traveler destinations we haven't mentioned? Comment down below and we'll be sure to check them out. What are you waiting for then? Gather your travel buddies, buckle in your seatbelts, and get ready for an adventure. And with that, until next time.